Did you catch the recent nail-biting game of NC State against Marquette? If not, well, you've missed quite a spectacle. The court was on fire as the Wolfpack, North Carolina State's basketball team, took on Marquette in an unforgettable showdown. The stakes were high, the tension palpable, as the teams battled it out in the Sweet 16 round of the NCAA tournament. And oh boy, did the Wolfpack deliver. Their performance was nothing short of dominant, with DJ Horn leading the charge with a scintillating 19 points. The Wolfpack's defense was a fortress, effectively limiting Marquette's three-point shooting and quashing any hopes of a comeback in the second half. Key plays down the stretch sealed the victory, and the crowd went wild. For NC State, this wasn't just a win, it was a statement that they were not to be underestimated, a statement that they were here to play and they were here to win. With a scoreline of 67-58, the Wolfpack didn't just win, they dominated, making their way to the Elite Eight for the first time since 1986. The game was not all sunshine and rainbows for the Wolfpack. There were moments when the victory seemed uncertain. Indeed, the second half of the match brought with it a distinct shift in momentum. Marquette, refusing to go down without a fight, began to claw their way back into the game. The Golden Eagles took flight, stringing together a series of successful plays that threatened to overturn the Wolfpack's lead. The crowd held their breath as Marquette narrowed the gap, inching ever closer to a potential upset. But in the world of basketball, it's not just about scoring points, it's about preventing your opponents from doing the same. This is where NC State truly shone. Their defensive prowess was on full display as they managed to limit Marquette's three-point shooting to a bare minimum. Every shot attempt was contested, every lane to the basket blocked. It was a masterclass in defensive strategy, a testament to the Wolfpack's tenacity and determination. DJ Horn, in particular, stood out as a beacon of resilience. His outstanding performance, marked by 19 points, was instrumental in maintaining the Wolfpack's edge. His relentless defense and sharp shooting were a thorn in Marquette's side, hindering their comeback attempt at every turn. As the clock ticked down, the tension in the air was palpable. Every pass, every shot, every decision could have spelled the difference between triumph and defeat, but NC State, unfazed by the mounting pressure, executed key plays down the stretch that sealed their victory. Despite Marquette's valiant efforts, the Wolfpack's defense stood strong, maintaining control and ensuring their spot in the Elite Eight. Basketball is not just about scoring points, it's about key plays, teamwork, and resilience. The match between NC State and Marquette was a testament to these principles. As the clock wound down, every play mattered, every pass counted, and every shot held the potential to change the game. DJ Horn, the Wolfpack's shooting guard, certainly understood this. His 19 points were critical, but it was his leadership on the court that truly stood out. He orchestrated his team's offense and defense, always seeming to be in the right place at the right time. The Wolfpack's defense also shone brightly, limiting Marquette's three-point shooting. They hounded the ball, closed down passing lanes and contested shots, their relentless pressure forcing Marquette into a game of attrition. And let's not forget about the unsung heroes, those who didn't necessarily light up the scoreboard but contributed in countless other ways, setting screens, grabbing rebounds, making smart passes, and hustling on defense. They were the glue that held the team together in the face of a brief comeback attempt by Marquette in the second half. North Carolina State maintained their composure. They didn't panic, they didn't falter. Instead, they made key plays down the stretch, each one a step closer to victory. And with that, the Wolfpack ensured their dominance, advancing to the Elite Eight, a feat they last achieved 38 years ago. So, what are the key takeaways from this epic showdown? Well, let's dive right in. The unforgettable face-off between NC State and Marquette was a nail-biter, with the Wolfpack securing a spot in the Elite Eight for the first time since 1986. Their victory, a sweet 67-58, was the product of a dominant performance, spearheaded by DJ Horn's impressive 19-point contribution. Not to be overlooked was their effective defense that put a damper on Marquette's three-point shooting. Despite a spirited comeback attempt by Marquette in the second half, North Carolina State held their ground, sealing the victory with key plays when it mattered most. And let's not forget the broader picture. The Sweet 16 of the men's NCAA tournament has seen powerhouses like UConn and Alabama making waves, and underdogs like Oakland and Duquesne causing upsets. But in the midst of all this madness, North Carolina State stands tall, their eyes on the prize. And there you have it, folks. NC State has advanced to the Elite Eight in a thrilling display of skill and teamwork. Stay tuned to see how the Wolfpack fares in their next battle. Will they make it to the Final Four? Only time will tell.